keeping on the side. Just sit Are you all in? Let's start.
Hello.
I can. Felicitation, or can you pronounce your name as? Okay.
So I have a question for all of you. When was the last time you felt truly epic? Well, for our bright young minds present with us today, it wasn't too long ago. It was just earlier today. Hello and welcome to the 6th edition of the TVS Credit Epic Campus Challenge, a contest that offers students a platform to apply technical knowledge and skills to real-life business problems. TVS Credit Services Limited is a part of the over $8.5 billion TVS Group. The company is registered with the RBI as a non-deposit taking non-banking finance company with effect from April 13th, 2010. The company primarily deals in financing of two-wheelers, tractors, used cars, used commercial vehicles, three-wheelers, consumer durables, and mobiles through attractive financing schemes and easy repayment options. TVS Credit Services Limited is one of India's leading and diversified non-banking financial companies registered with the RBI. With over 46,500 touch points across India, the company aims to empower Indians to dream bigger and fulfill their aspirations. Being the #1 financier for TVS Motor Company Limited and one of the leading tractor financiers, TVS Credit has a fast-growing footprint in used car loans, consumer durable loans, used commercial vehicle loans, and unsecured loan segment. Powered by robust new age technologies and data analytics, the company has served over 1.5 crore happy customers. It is truly inspiring to see each of our offerings have such a far-reaching impact, and this is, of course, also reflected in the growth we saw last year. We will always strive to empower individuals in ways that help the nation progress. TVS Credit has a vision, of course, as we've seen, of bringing dreams and aspirations to life. And through their participation in the TVS Credit Epic Campus Challenge, students have a chance to interact with industry stalwarts, hone their skills through challenges, and to top it all, win exciting cash rewards. Some of the best minds across India have participated in the Epic Campus program that has 4 challenges that students can choose from. 1, the IT Challenge, the Analytics Challenge, Strategy Challenge, and Finance Challenge. And ever since the first edition of the TVS Credit Epic Campus Challenge, we've seen the excitement really grow leaps and bounds as young minds are encouraged to unleash their technical and problem-solving skill set. And wow, these skills have certainly impressed this morning as we witnessed so many exciting solutions and innovative ideas which impressed the judges greatly. Here's a look at the incredible journey we've had over the years with the TVS Credit Epic Challenge. What an incredible journey, and the journey continues. Many, many miles to go. And to encourage our students on their epic journey is, of course, none other than our dynamic CEO, Mr. Ashish Sapra. Mr. Sapra, thank you so much for being here today. And may I request you to please share a few words of motivation for all our extremely talented and bright young finalists.
I must say thank you to all of you for showing such immense participation. It's not easy. 1,15,000 people finally coming across from what, 7,900 colleges? It's what, 4,500 colleges last year? It's actually more or less almost double, I must say. 95,000 participants last year, 1,15,000 participants. I think it's a huge show of strength. People wanting to really participate in the challenge. It's a property which we have been leveraging for the last 6 years. It's not easy, I must say. The complete marketing team, the company actually goes across for 3 months to prepare and 3 months to run this complete challenge. You guys participate. For 3 months, it takes you time from your busy schedule, studies, people out here in the company from their schedule, given the season time is now here. They have to manage the season as well as the epic final. It's not an easy task, both sides. I must say thank you to both sides, whether the employees in TVS State who have been managing the show, as well as the colleges who have participated, their admin teams, and the students who have actually shown that grit to perform and demonstrate the will to win. So thank you all, and wish you the very best for the final.
Thank you so much for those words of motivation. And you brought up some really, mind-boggling numbers over there, Mr. Sapra. And we have a couple of mind-boggling questions also for you, because I think all the students were very, very keen to ask you questions. And there's not just one or two, there are quite a few. So let's just dive right in there, because I think they're all very...
I agree. Shoot. I'm all yours. Shoot.
Yes. Absolutely. So I'm going to start off with our very first question, which is quite a deep one, actually, and something which is the topic which everyone is interested in at the moment. This is from Lalima Verma from the JP Institute of Information Technology, and she's part of the IT track, has this question. How does TVS Credit plan to leverage emerging technologies such as AI to enhance customer experience and maintain a competitive edge in the financial services sector?
A very interesting question, I must say. And my teams have been fighting with me for doing AI in customer services, and I've been pushing them very badly beaten in blue. I think I must say that they have been, and I've been saying no to it. First, you have to imbibe the technology, I must say. It has to be internalized. AI is a buzzword. It can solve a lot of challenges, and a lot of solutions can come out of it. I've given them the work to fix for HR policies first. Go with the employees. They are also your customers, internal customers. Fix that and then go to external customers. I think that is the way I have taken it in the company. There are 380 policies on ChatGPT lookalike. Can we build it up? And all 380 policies, can they show me in case any employee wants on a click of a button? If that works, slowly and gradually move to customers. Otherwise, we are 76% semi-urban and rural. We are in the country, right? It's 80,000 pin codes, largely in the bottom of the strata, in the masses. When you are there, you need to be very careful to what the customer should be in a position to understand. You have to be tight on the customer's point of view. Definitely leveraging the technology in terms of ensuring that now we signed up with Salesforce, which is the best CRM in the world. We're bringing them in. Aptico, which is a BRE, which is again German engineering, which is one of the best in the world. We signed up with them. So across technology platforms, we are investing in the best of the best. So that the group has given the approvals. We've got 100 crores capex investments lined up for the year. So it's not only about AI or the new buzzwords, but yes, one should take advantage of it, I must say. But go with the internal employee experience so that they can actually show the experience to the customers. That is how we have taken it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that answer. And I think it's very
answer.
I think it's very interesting to also see the kind of process that you have internally as well to deal with the buzzwords of the day, essentially. So thank you for sharing that with us. And like I said, we have many, many questions. And on to the next one. Yes, sorry, sir.
Continue, please.
Yes, the next question comes from Bebak More from the Vinod Gupta School of Management. He's from the finance track. And he asked, I think this one, I think a lot of people will be interested in. I am definitely interested in this one. Can you share a leadership lesson that you learned the hard way that has significantly shaped your approach to leading TVS Credit today?
A hard way, I think every day is different. A lot of challenges will come your way. What you can think of, you are moving in a particular direction, there you cannot think what will come next. I look at today, suddenly between Iran and Israel, there's a war, right? What do you do if tomorrow there's a liquidity freeze which happens in the country? So there can be a volatility, right? So you have to be prepared for it. I tell my team, what you used to call long range plans for 5 years, it is now 12 months. What you used to call annual operating plans for 12 months, now it is monthly. You have to live by the day, and that is what we're trying to do. In a lending business, it's not about lending, it's not about doing charity, it's about collection. The money has to come back. So in case and we are in 18,000 pin codes. So in case you are not clear on your risk matrix, you do not know who you are lending to, the money is not going to come and you'll never make profits. Lessons have been many. In case you are working daily like an operating manager, you will never go wrong. You will have issues, you will have some failures, but at least you will correct them faster and you will move out faster of it. The more you delay and the more you deep dive into too much of data and get lost in it, you'll be lost forever. You'll take more time to fix things, go back again. Don't take that time. Learn faster, fail faster, and move back faster. That's the theory and principle we follow.
Absolutely. And that's certainly a one. I think a lot of people can take a leaf out of your book when it comes to that. And I think Bebak didn't have just one question for you. He had another one as well. What skills or attributes do you think are crucial for young professionals looking to thrive in the rapidly changing financial services industry?
It depends on the kind of a person you are. In case you want 5-day week, 6 hours, 3 hours work from home, it's a very different piece altogether. Then financial services is not the cup of it. In case you want to be in India, which wants to be a developed country or from developing to developed country, and this is the time, we miss the next 10 years, we miss it by a big margin. I think there's a time to work harder. Don't stretch yourself wherein you start to become between personal and professional life, you feel you cannot be lost, right? You need to be very clear what you're doing. Don't take stress. I think people, these generation starts to take stress very fast. Don't do that. Keep calm. I give my team some examples of watch Kung Fu Panda 3. In case you do that, it tells you about inner peace, right? I don't know whether you've seen the movie or not, but that tells you about inner peace. Stress is there in personal and professional both lives. Don't take stress. It's not worth it. Keep calm and keep forward moving. The right decisions, I think. Second piece, I must say, be at it. Be paranoid, be at it till the time you don't find the right solution and you don't have a fix. Third, don't be complacent. I'll be honest. There's an opportunity, go for the grab. You miss it all. Remember that. It's a 150 crore population in India. You don't do it, somebody else will do it. At least you are a lucky generation. And I tell my team the same thing. Look at what is happening in the world. Look at the neighboring countries. Look at the world around. We are lucky that we are in India and we are growing and we're talking about 7% GDP. We have silence there. At least we can think of doing more. People can think of travel. People can think of spending time with family. Look at the world around you. I think from that perspective, we must thank God and our stars that we can make a difference to this world and to India. We should leverage that and give back more to the society. That's the last piece, which is I feel the team should, or the students should take it forward.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that clarity which you offer, because I think a lot of young people have all this weighing on their minds, and I think you really managed to slice through it with so much of clarity. So thank you for that. And Kung Fu Panda 3, inner peace. Yes, that's something I think all of us can identify with, and that is my personal go-to whenever I'm stressed as well. And our next question is from Aisha Fatima from IIM Shillong from the finance track, who asks, what are the key growth drivers and strategic initiatives that you see shaping the company's future in the next 5 years?
I think very clearly for us as a country, there's huge opportunity. How many banks or NBFCs have come in the financial services in the last 10 years? handful. In case the country has to grow at 7% GDP or 7.5% GDP, whatever the number can be, 0.5, 1% here and there, the opportunity will be very high. It is up to us what we should take in the grab. As I said, it is all about collection. The money has to come back. So one has to be careful on the loss lines, on the delinquencies, while taking into account the digital footprint, so that you can actually ensure that you give experience to the customer. Whether it is internal customer, whether it is partners, whether it is employees, whether it is customers at the end, are you giving them the right experience of, and it's a generation on mobile, right? It's a click experience. Are you walking towards a click experience without having an impact on the loss line or the experience of the customer? That is important. The strategic footprint is very clear that we want to be in NTC segment, which is new to credit. We want to live with their life cycle and give them more. Do more with the customers, which is cross-sell, which the world's best have done, whether you look at Wells Fargo, whether you look at HDFC Bank, whether you look at Bajaj Finance, they're all known for cross-sell. Get the customers in and do more with them. In case you're able to retain the customers, you're able to take care of them, they'll take care of you. So that's a strategic piece. Give them the products they need, and that is what we're walking the path. And that's the reason we are very, very diversified as a company.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that roadmap ahead with Aisha. I'm sure she'll be happy with the answer to the question. And our next question comes from Suraj Banwal from IIM Mumbai from the finance track. So he asks, in a rapidly evolving industry where fintech and digital transformation are reshaping financial services, how does TVS Credit balance the need for innovation with maintaining trust and relationships with customers, especially in rural markets?
It is whether rural or urban. One thing which we have actually gone ahead in the company is from human resources, we have made it as people experience centers. Are they talking about experience for the employees or not? Similarly, customer service as customer experience. You do not talk about experiences. You do not talk about ease of the journeys. You cannot survive. Fintechs need to know how to collect. I think that's the reason fintechs have never done well over the last 9 years, whether here or whether worldwide. They must know how to collect in a lending industry. It's not about distributing money. It's about getting money back. Till the time they don't understand that, there's a huge margin for everyone. TVS Credit has a very clear sweet spot. We are actually very high on NTC as well as the semi-urban and rural markets. For fintechs to even reach there will take a lot of time. And that's a mode we have built over the last 10 years, 12 years. So, but as we are talking about experiences, as we are talking about becoming like a fintech, the opportunity with us is far higher. And as we're talking about doing more products, and even we have products, the edge is far higher from that perspective. We have to just do it correctly, and we have to just ensure that the customer segment, what we are getting is the right, and we are getting the money back, and we're doing more with the customers. It's that simple as that, in my view. It's not difficult. We just make it complicated. And we are lucky that the GDP is growing, and India is in a good place. Aspirations are high, digital customers are there, and young customers are there. It's a great sweet spot. It is like China 2005, 2004, 2008, I must say. We are in the similar sweet spot. So we have an opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. Aspirations are definitely high. And talking about that, obviously a lot of the young people today have very high aspirations indeed. So from the customer experience, they want to find out about the experience of actually working at TVS Credit. And Ankit Sarkar from SJM SOM IIT Bombay from the finance track actually has this question. Could you describe the work culture at TVS Credit?
It's a warm culture, I must say. It is moving to a little more professional culture, which I am telling the team we must not lose the cultural trait, what we have built over the last 12 years, and what is the group culture as well, which is being simple, having twinkle in the eyes, want to make a difference, and in a manner which is more digital and forward-looking. Giving experience to the customer, to the employees, and taking care of the society. That is what our DNA stands for, and that is what we want to continue building on it. You can always become very professional. You can always become very process-oriented. You can either be people-oriented or process-oriented. These are two pillars you have to walk through. But in case you are able to create an empathy culture, a trait, and you marry the two as people trait as the process trait, I think that is where the pudding lies. One has to take care of both. It is a heavy people-dependent business and a heavy process-dependent business. You have to just marry the two and bring them into the center rather than having two extreme poles. Then only one can succeed. But the cultural trait remains high on empathy, high on experience, that I don't want to lose as a trait. People are saying that the work culture is becoming very hard. We are working very hard, but even today we take Saturday Sundays off. So it is not that people are working Saturday Sundays. Charan works, our marketing head. He works only on Saturday Sundays. I'm told. He has to manage the media. He has to
There are
manage
always
the
exceptions.
Insta. So here this team is working. Otherwise, I think the opportunity is large.
Absolutely. Empathy and experience and a little humor also thrown in, I think, always makes for a great work culture. And a follow up to actually that question is also the same person has asked, Ankit. Can you provide examples of career development programs or initiatives at TVS Credit that support employee growth?
I tell my HR team and my senior leadership team that, and we do have HR programs. It is not that there are program by program, level by level. We have the problem is people attending, people pulling through. It is a pull factor. It is not a push factor in our company. We have created frameworks. We have created programs. I want people to come in for their personal and professional growth. I don't want to push them. Attendance is 80%. I'm fine with 80%. Attendance is 90%. I'm fine with it. It is up to the people to actually in the company to take those programs and move on. We are also doing people who are not graduate. We are actually helping them to become graduates. People who have passed out from 10th, they have not finished their schooling until 12th. We are supporting them to do that. People who want to do their MBAs, we are even supporting them to do that. People want to do AI courses like our Six Sigma head or the TQM as we call it out here. He is 58 now. He wanted to do AI. We support it. So from that perspective, people come out and they say, we want to do this. There's no stoppage. Complete IT team, 380 member team now today what we have. They're going through Salesforce training programs. How do they reinvent themselves from Java to Salesforce altogether? So career by career, people by people, levels by levels, there are different courses. Last piece what we started is the complete learning academy. Wherein this year initiative which HR has taken as Learning Academy, wherein across from base to pro, how can people become in sales, in collections, in different functional units. Leveraging the case studies, leveraging the experience, leveraging our learnings over last 12 years, how can people learn? How can some of the senior people can train them and tell them about their stories? So that is the last piece we started this year initiative. We're still building on it.
Absolutely. Well, it's good to know that within the organization as well, epic challenges are encouraged to be taken on, and it's never too late, obviously, to learn something new and have a new aspiration, like you were talking about, going and learning AI and things like that. And that's very, very heartening.
Problem maybe is what happens is as people join the work, they become suddenly very busy, and suddenly all the presentations, all the projects take a backseat. That is something which people must continue in their lives. When you look at some of the best companies, whether it is Amazon, whether it used to be GE at one point in time, or Bajaj Finance, people have not left the project orientation. They continue building on the projects. It can be called two-bizarre team, can be highly empowered, but people have not left it so that they can keep on improving their businesses, keep on sharpening the pencil. Companies which have done that have been very, very successful. That's the reason we run this, which is outside in, inside, within the company. People who have joined as management trainees over the last 2 years, this time we created a challenge for them to separately present so that we don't miss out on the project culture, on that rigor. That is what needs to be built in.
Absolutely. Keep sharpening the pencil, as you said. That's exactly what it's all about. And I'm sure all our young minds today are already very sharp, but they can always be one step ahead of the curve with that advice also. And our next question is from Devansh Damini from XLRI Jamshedpur from the finance track, who asks, how are you balancing the need for geographic growth while ensuring your portfolio remains diversified? Are there particular products or customer segments you see as having the most potential in these areas, and how do you manage the regulatory or market risks that might come with moving into these new territories? Quite an intense question.
But point is very simple. We are data rich as a country today. You get office data, which is from the bureau. You know micro market view. You know which pin code, which market is doing well or not, which taluka or which village is doing well, not doing well. Where you have an ATM or a petrol pump or a motor dealership where you do not have. So all that data, when you club together and create a micro market view, you know which are high risk zones, which are low risk zones. This is the low risk. Is it the high growth market or low growth market for the competition? Which products are doing well or not doing well? Basis that you expand or pull back. So that is on one side. The second side is the existing customers. Let's say I have 1.53 crore customers as of today. In case I look at my customers, what are they buying from the market? The products which I do not have. In a lending business, you cannot create new products. It's lending at the end, right? It's money at the end. What do you do the money for? Either for consumption or for, let's say, a need which you are working on or building on for your business. It can be many forms, right? It can be a car loan, it can be a housing loan, it can be a gold loan, it can be personal loans, it can be a credit card. So we had 8 products. So we thought what more we should launch. So we said, let's go to the market, let's see what customers are buying. So in our bureau, we saw the customers are buying out of 1.53 crore customers, 48,000 crores is mortgage book. I am 26,000 crores as NBFC. 48,000 crores is mortgages sitting with our customers with competition. That's the next product I should have, clearly. Second, 12,000 crores of gold loan is what people are thinking. We're not in gold loan, so we started a pilot of gold loan. 15 lakh customers have a credit card. We don't have a credit card, we're not allowed for a credit card, but we have done a co-brand with RBL now to have a credit card. So this is the need we see both on the geography side and the product side, and then go out and launch as a pilot. Test it so that we do not have a problem statement with the regulator, go through it as a pilot, do design of experiments over the next 12 months, create success metrics out of it, and then based on those learnings, expand or slow down.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I think that was a pretty straightforward answer to a very detailed question right there. So thank you so very much for that. And on to our next question from Anjali Sodani, XLRI Jamshedpur, again from the finance track, who asks, with the challenges posed by unpredictable monsoons and festive season demand patterns on rural portfolios, especially with tractor loans, how is TVS Credit adapting its risk management strategy to deal with this kind of volatility? Are you using any innovative tools like advanced analytics or real-time risk monitoring to maintain portfolio quality without holding back on growth in these higher risk sectors?
I think from a rural economy, you have to see that in case it goes down, it takes generally 2 to 3 years for them to come. So post-COVID, we came back very strongly because rural market was not impacted and was less impacted, I'll say. So we really accelerated in these markets over 3 years. But given that the monsoon was a little bad last year, there was heavy monsoon and no monsoon in some places, and farming generally is restricted to few locations and few geographies, you can see a deep red. And that's the reason you'll see FMCG sales actually went down in the rural economy. Over the last 6-8 months, it started to pick up. The monsoon is looking good. But some of the markets, like in MP, again, the monsoon was bad. You need to have the texture of the local market. The monsoon was bad means in terms of in some of the markets of Madhya Pradesh, it was heavy. The moment it is heavy, the soya crop got destroyed. They had to resow. That means the cost of farming will go up. Will it happen that in 2 years' time, last year was bad, this year is again, they are going through a cycle, it will be prudent to lend, you have to slow down. You cannot move fast. But are there other markets where things are becoming stable and you can grow? The moment I bifurcate NP into the western side and the eastern side is doing much better than the western side. Kharif, I am told, will be much better because reservoirs levels are far higher. So Kharif will be far better. So when I see a forward looking, you can always accelerate in those markets. I'm just giving you an example of how you do a micro market view and how do you actually accelerate or deaccelerate within the same state between north and east or west.
Thank you so much for that view, which I think will be very, very helpful for Anjali who asked that question. And our final question, I think you have touched upon some of these points earlier, but if there's anything else that you would like to add, I think all of us would love to hear it. Sahil Wadwan, Netaji Subhash University of Technology from the analytics track has this final question. How does TVS Credit Services foster a culture of innovation, collaboration, and ethical behavior among its employees?
As I said, it's a highly people-driven business, but you also need to have processes and you need to have maker and checker across. Whether it is sales, to me, they're the first line of defense. They are not people who are bringing in, but they're bringing in quality applications. So their first 3 months of collection is managed by them, whether it is the first EMI, second EMI, third EMI. So they understand also the pain, what they're bringing in and they learn. So that's on the first side. The second side is the credit, which is one dam. The third dam is the risk, which is there. So you create multiple dams. Fourth, the various analytics models which help you to tell you where you're going right or wrong. These are the level of defense mechanism you create. Given it is a highly people and process dependent business, you need to create that. So that takes care of the piece of doing the things correctly, in my mind. Second is, as I said, experience, whether it is employee, whether it is customers. You have to lead from the front and you have to demonstrate that. Empathy as a warmth culture cannot be missed out. So in case you're not taking care of the customers and you are being rude, you are being pushy, then things will go wrong. As you start to grow from a 5,000 crore to 25,000 crore to 50,000 crore to 1 lakh crore, small to mid to large, you can have various challenges. It's about communication to the team. To me, that is critical. Take care of them, they'll take care of the customers. You don't lose the DNA touch, you don't lose the warm touch. People should enjoy what they are doing. I think that takes care of it. Is it easy? Said and done, yes. But you have to walk the bar daily. I think that's important. People have to demonstrate that they're the brand ambassadors of the company. Each one of them, we have 31,000 employees as of now, all over and offshore put together. They have to be the brand ambassadors of the company. If they feel carrying the logo on the shirt, on their chest, I think then you have answered, then you have delivered what you want. Is it an easy work? Answer is no, because 31,000 people have different minds. They have different situations. But how do you help them to manage those situations is critical. So I'll give you one of the examples. In collections, which is the toughest business, because you bring the money back, right? Now we are testing relationship management in collections. We are the first ones in the industry to actually launch that, saying, can we actually help the customer to maneuver through the tough times and not be hardcore collection? So to do that, to demonstrate, we have changed the designations from collection management or collection officers to debt recovery officers, debt recovery managers, as one point of view. We started to have call centers, calling the customers as relationship managers, given they are not paying, then also. So that they go through the life cycle of knowing the customer far better. I'm just giving you a texture of how things you can do.
Absolutely.
To find different ways to do things. That's all.
And you said it is all about communication in all ways, really. So thank you for communicating with us and answering so many questions so patiently and with so much of clarity. And any final words from you before we move into the felicitation
I'm more than
ceremony?
happy to answer. It's about the students, right? For them, they are going into the official and professional life. They'll be entering into in a year's time. Nothing is easy, I must say. Like you, studies are not easy. You're going through the grind on daily basis. Some of you are in the hostels, studying, having fun at the same time, going through a lot of projects, a lot of cultural activities. When you move into office, the culture remains the same. You need to deliver something out of it. You have been spending your last so many years studying for this day. Once you come out, give your best, challenge the best so that you can remain the best. That's my only piece of advice to all of you. Don't let go and don't falter. Don't worry about failures. To me, it is not about failures. It's all about learning curves. People will push you badly. It's about your grit, which helps you to deliver at the end. Be brave, be strong, and wish you the very best.
Thank you so very much for those words of motivation and words of wisdom as well, Mr. Sapran. Very truly, you said, don't fear failure. And I'm sure for all of our students, there will be plenty of takeaways from what you shared today. And I would like to take a minute actually to acknowledge all our finalists and, of course, all those people who really brought forward those very, very thoughtful questions. And each and every one of you to have actually reached this point, I know sometimes it sounds cliched, but each and every one of you is a winner for even reaching this point. It is your grit and it is your determination that has led you there. And talking about winners, I think it's now time for us to begin the much awaited award ceremony. So first of all, what can our winners look forward to? Well, the winner of the TVS Credit Epic Campus Challenge will be awarded a cash prize of rupees 1 lakh. The first runner-up of the TVS Credit Epic Campus Challenge will be awarded a cash prize of 75,000. The second runner-up of the TVS Credit Epic Campus Challenge will be awarded a cash prize of 50,000 rupees. And all the winners will, of course, get the Epic trophy as well to take home to give them some serious bragging rights. And of course, a big, big thanks to all our jury members for their patience and their perseverance and for actually selecting all our winners today. And with that, it is time to announce the winners of the Epic Strategy Challenge. We begin with the special jury mention. Team KD25, comprising of Shishir Kumar, Satvik Gupta, and Mayank Advani from IIFT Kolkata. A very, very big round of applause to our winners of the special jury mention in the Epic Strategy Challenge. Our second runner-up in the Epic Strategy Challenge, Team Synergy, comprising of Vardhani Vasant, Vartika Varma, and Atifan A from DMS IIT Delhi. Congratulations to all three of you. Big smiles over there, and may your epic journey continue. Our runners-up, Team XLRI Innovators, comprising of Adish Goda, Shuchi Modi, and Prakhar Helen from XLRI Jamshedpur. A big, big round of applause and our congratulations to all three. And our winner of the Epic Strategy Challenge, Team Synergy, comprising of Onkar Shetty, Tanmay Amritkar, and Jayesh Chahar from VGSOM IIT Kharagpur. Congratulations to our winning team, Team Synergy, and of course, our runners-up, second runners-up, and our special jury mentions as well. Our sincerest thanks to our jury members of the Epic Strategy Challenge, and congratulations to all our winners. Thank you so much for being part of this today. And up next, let's move on to our next winners. Second runner-up, Shraddha GS from CMS Business School, CMSBS, Jain University, Bangalore. This is for the Epic Analytic Challenge. A big, big round of applause for Shraddha GS.
Excellent.
Our runner-up, Arnab Samanta from IMT Ghaziabad. Our congratulations to our first runner-up in the analytics track. Congratulations, Arnab. And our winner in this track, Sahil Vadwan from NSUT Delhi. A big, big congratulations to Sahil. Sahil, you've also got, I think, the biggest smile on your face amongst all our winners today. Congratulations to you. Our sincerest thanks to our jury members, and of course, a big, big congratulations to our winners as well. And our deep appreciation, of course, for all our jury members who have put their patience and their perseverance and their time into declaring our finalists. Up next, we have our special jury mention, Fin Gods, comprising of Arushi Maheshwari and Ishan Goyal from IIM Shillong. Congratulations to our winners in the finance track. Up next, we have our second runner-up, Team Philo, comprising of Upanshu Mahawar and Shreya from IIM Lucknow. A big, big round of applause to our second runners-up in the finance track. I wish you had bigger smiles on your faces. Our runners-up, Team Finical, comprising of Anjali Sodani and Devansh Damani from XLRI. A big, big round of applause. There we have it. Big smiles, big laughs. That's what we like to see. A big, big congratulations to our first runners-up in the finance track. And finally, our winners. Akhil Malani 2025, comprising of Akhil Malani and Prashant Kamath from ISB. A big, big round of applause for our winners in the finance track. Congratulations to our winners and our sincerest gratitude to our jury members of the Epic Finance Challenge. And now we have come to our final challenge, the Epic IT Challenge. Our deepest gratitude to our jury members. Thank you all so very much for the support that you have shown to the Epic Challenge. And without further ado, let's announce the winners in the Epic IT Challenge. Our second runner-up, Team SVS Satvik 77, comprising of Azim Pasha and Venkata Sai Satvik Sitaramji from Maharaja Vijayaram Gajapati Raj College of Engineering. A big congratulations. Bigger smiles on both your faces. We'd love to see that. Congratulations to both of you. And our runners up, Team K-Swiss, comprising of Siddharth Astana and Sayam Juria from Indian Institute of Technology, IIT. There you go, thumbs up. Congratulations to both of you. Excellent job. And our winners in the challenge, Team In It to Win It. And they really lived up to their team name, comprising Ratan Ravichandran and Saili Bande from Dayananda Sagar University, Bengaluru, Karnataka, where I'm from. Congratulations. Excellent job. And congratulations to all our winners. And with that, we have come to the end of the TVS Credit Epic Campus Challenge Season 6. To all our winners, may your epic wins continue. We will be, of course, couriering your certificates and trophies to each of your addresses. For all our finalists, the goodie bag is also on its way to you. Thank you to all our students for participating with so much enthusiasm, the jury for your patience and encouragement, the leadership team, of course, at TVS Credit, especially Mr. Ashish Sapra, and all other TVS Credit team members who have helped to make this event a great, grand success. Thank you, and may you all continue to take on epic challenges and succeed.
Thank you. Wish you the very best. Leave.